Well, hello, all of you beautiful people out there in Minecraft land. How are you today? I am fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Welcome back to another very exciting episode, on the IgnitorSMP server. My name is Vid, the server administrator, as you can see by that lovely glowing sign up there. And today is an episode slightly different than some of the other episodes that I have made in the past, and that's because today is court day. That's right. Well, actually, today isn't court day. Last Saturday was court day, but I did a bunch of recording that day, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to produce a video all about court. So, without further ado, let's jump to that right now. And yes, it is finally happening. Today is the big day, the court date. So I am going to make my way down this beautiful, newly decorated walkway towards the courthouse. And there is the courthouse. And there's the judge, Captain Ronnie, just putting some finishing touches on the courthouse. I'm going to make my way inside and set up over here at the plaintiff's bench. So I am all ready to have my case. I've got my shulker boxes full of evidence here. And yeah, I'm ready. And before the court case began, we spent about a half an hour just chatting about what we were going to be doing, and I recorded a whole bunch of it. I probably should have been recording all of that, but I didn't record anything.
I recorded every single bit, including the suit bit.
Yeah.
No. It's too much. It's too much. Where's your wig, Ronnie?
I didn't have time to make
an
outfit, so I'm just gonna be a captain.
No worries. You are a captain after all.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, I didn't know how to bang a gavel, which is why I used these, so the trapdoor.
Yeah, break the evidence. It's just a board now. Alright, now it's just science.
I decided to put that up because I need to do some visual stuff.
Oh dear. Do you have a PowerPoint presentation and everything, Vid?
Believe me, if I could have figured out how to do a PowerPoint presentation in Minecraft, I would have.
It's called you make a bunch of maps.
Yeah,
oh my.
Oh jeez, Okay, can we postpone
There's a
code for another
website
6 months because?
Well, have you seen XB? He's a mad lad. He's been like
map lad.
I did.
A map lad. Yeah, thank you, P-Boy. Wherever you are, the P-Boy
I'm on my
voice in
way.
the sky.
I got blown up.
What's new? Yeah, every time, P-Boy. I'm telling you, every time. Take your armor off, please. It's disrespectful to wear armor in the court.
Yeah,
It's also disrespectful to wear white suits, but here we are.
Okay.
Should I be Man Bat or Total Thomas Man?
Total Thomas man.
Yep.
Yeah, Ben, you do look like a preacher.
Yes. Yeah. Today we are gathered here. Okay.
Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
Hey,
Total does not like my awful southern accent.
I can't watch Southern movies because they're always awful. I mean, do I really sound like that? Tell me, do I really sound like that?
You don't sound
Exactly.
like that.
I'm taking up for everyone in the South except for the rednecks.
Well, this is just it. Like my southern accent is a very like stereotypical southern accent, and I'm
You want to
not
hear my redneck accent?
sure. Yeah.
Do you need an ambulance? I feel like you could. I think I'm gonna need one after this. I'm gonna go. My eyes are going to go cry after your suit bid.
Yeah.
No offense to you, Vid. I'm sure you have great taste. Just whoever picked that suit out. It looks like you have a bit of skin sticking out of your suit, P-Boy.
It's a little ripped.
Who ripped it?
It's a new suit, but it's a hand-me-down shirt underneath.
I've got a rose and everything in mine. I think it's a rose. I don't know.
The 1 pixel of red, yeah, it's a rose.
Yeah. Hi, Vid.
Hi, how are you?
I liked your tie.
Oh, thank you.
Usually goes better with a black suit, but you know what? The white suit is growing on me. It's growing on me.
Yeah, right? It's like, it's different, but...
You can't
Very
shift,
different.
walk, and
It
stand
matches your
in
eyes.
the white of my eyes.
Yeah. And it matches the cake.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
look,
sad.
look. I need yeah. Your tie are the cherries, and your suit is the white icing,
There it is.
Okay.
and what's underneath is the cake.
It's the chocolatey goodness.
Yeah. Please keep your icing on though. I don't need to see that today.
Okay.
How did I crash Minecraft?
I don't know.
I crash Minecraft by going through nether portals and looking a weird direction sometimes.
What's a weird direction?
Like just sometimes just like coming straight out of a nether portal and turning a sharp right, that crashes my game.
Interesting.
Oh.
I've reported
Yeah.
it, but I don't think it's anything to do with Minecraft. I think it's gotta be something to do with one of my mods.
That has to do with the occlusion, because it doesn't load stuff behind you.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Interesting. You know, my Aunt she'd be very, very upset with me that someone sued me, and she would be upset with you, Vid. My Aunt you know. Did
Yeah.
I ever tell anybody about my Aunt
I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah, she's a sit-down comedian.
Oh. Okay.
She doesn't like standing up, so she said she's gonna be a sit-down comedian. And you know, she in our town she went to a seniors meeting. She was the entertainment for a seniors meeting, for the senior citizens meeting, and her best friend came, and her name was Joyce. And Joyce, my aunt's best friend, she said, "Irene, what are you doing up there?" And my Aunt she says, "Well, I'm Aunt the sit-down comedian, don't you know?"
I think you have to be 80 to appreciate that joke.
I agree. But it's really look. Some parts of it were true. My Aunt doesn't.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You exaggerated that story, and it was still not funny.
Oh, red.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, white suit. Let's calm down now.
I'm
You
sorry.
definitely wouldn't want someone
was-
to spill ink all
That was
over
very
that white
mean.
suit.
That was very mean. I actually, you know what? I bet you your Aunt is a lovely lady.
She isn't my aunt. She just told me to call her Aunt once, and I took it and ran with it. Every time I see her, I call her Aunt It
Just
drives her
some-
crazy.
Just some random lady who showed up.
No, she's
Some
a very
random
good friend of
8-year-old.
my parents and my grandparents. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Boy, I think you're making your case worse.
What do you mean?
If I were you, I would just go sit
Are
down.
you like ruining my courtroom?
No, I'm making a thing.
Worked on this for like 2 days.
I built the Cinderella Castle in 7 hours.
Oh my god.
Funny.
I mean, I should have expected that to happen, but
What happened?
this. So I was
Oh,
right
no.
with standing on it.
So you
Hey.
should
Also,
have
I
put
took
that
your
behind the
things
witness
again.
stand, so the witness was just
Also,
standing
why-
here, and all of a sudden they'd be like,
Why
"Boing."
would you pillars?
See, just so you know, I have I have recently switched over to only using non-infinity arrows. I use I want to say stylish arrows, but that's not what they're called. Spectral arrows.
I love your suit now, Vid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and anytime someone touches a trapdoor besides me, you're gonna owe 1 diamond to the state.
Oh.
God.
Oh my.
Okay.
That's a temptation.
It's you can be
All right,
held in
well,
You're just
contempt.
having fun flipping
You're
on
gonna
the
have to pay
trapdoors.
more to me than bit.
And after what seemed like an eternity, we were finally ready to get started. So, if you had skipped all that other stuff, now's the time. Court begins now.
The first case we have of the day is VidMC versus PboyJr. Well, specifically, it's Power Inc. versus PboyJr. For slander and inciting corporate mistrust. The accusation is PboyJr. intentionally spread mistrust of Power Inc., causing loss of business, seeking damages 128 diamonds, and a public apology.
Wow, that public apology's rough.
Mm-hmm.
So, P-Boy, how do you plead for this case?
I plead not guilty.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess that's me then, right?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know how any of this stuff works. Don't ask me.
Your Honor, Captain Ronnie, ladies and gentlemen of the audience and P-Boy, I intend to prove that P-Boy did intend to cause Power Incorporated some harm through defamation. In order to do that, I'm just going to make use of this evidence board here. I intend to prove 4 major points. Okay. Point number 1, that P-Boy made a false statement. Okay. Point number 2, I should probably use an axe for this, that statement was made to a third party. Point number 3, that P-Boy intended to cause harm to Power Incorporated. And point number 4, that Power Inc. suffered some damages as a result. Those are the 4 points. I might not do them all in order, but I am, in fact, going to do them all. And to start with, I would like to call P-Boy up to the stand.
Where is that? Is that this
That
thing?
would be this right up here.
The person you're suing is your witness.
Well, it's cross-examination. It's fine.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't. Do you want to swear him in, or can we just assume he's sworn in?
I don't have anything to swear in. Is there something you want to swear in on?
Why?
Oh, the total Thomas
What?
Man head. Will that work?
Yes, please bring it up.
Second.
This random piece of cooked pork chop that I have in my inventory.
Where should I put it, Your Honor?
Right there.
Yeah. You just put it on top of the carpet.
Yes.
This is so dumb.
There you go. P-Boy, do you swear on this total Thomas Man head to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna cry.
keep this serious in the courtroom here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
P-Boy,
sir.
I have a couple questions for you, just to sort of start things off. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, do you believe that Power Incorporated is too powerful?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
I'm not entirely sure how that's relevant.
These are just
Same.
these are opening questions. Do you believe that Power Incorporated committed a crime?
What crime?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you believe that Power Incorporated committed a crime?
Yes.
Oh, really? What crime do you believe we've committed? Would that be the crime of monopolization by any chance?
I believe Power Incorporated has not committed monopolization, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Do you believe that Power Incorporated should be punished?
Define punish.
Well, you define punish. Do you think, any negative consequences should happen to Power Incorporated?
No. Yes. Yes, I want money.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start this off. I'm gonna give you a little book here. Okay. I want you to take a copy of this book right here. And
Okay.
Judge, I've got
Something written in the book?
a copy for you as
Conversation.
well. This whoops.
Okay. Is
Sorry.
this the original or a copy?
You're getting a copy of the book.
Okay, well, I need the original.
Oh, well then take it from P-Boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, throw him the original and trade him books. I've got a copy as well.
Hang on. Wait. Okay.
My dad is picking a horrible time to mow our lawn.
Nice. Well, I don't hear it in case you were
That sucks
wondering.
anyway.
Yeah, same.
Okay, that's good.
P-Boy, can you open up that book and read from it the snippet of conversation that we had in our video that I published a couple weeks ago. Just the first page, please.
Yes. We have decided that Power Incorporated shall no longer be powerful. We are forming our own corporation to boycott Power Incorporated. We have decided to overthrow Power Incorporated and end the monopoly that you have going on.
Do you remember saying that?
Yes.
Yeah, so you admit you said those words then?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, perfect. So let's come back over to our little board over here, okay? I believe that based on those statements, in fact, the part that says specifically, we've decided to overthrow Power Incorporated and end the monopoly that you have going on, okay? I believe that sounds like intended harm to me, okay? And also, very definitely was said to a third party. Not only were you talking to me, but you were talking to Total, and were you recording that conversation?
Yeah?
Yeah, so we were all recording that conversation, I believe. It was published not only on my channel, but on Total's channel as well, and
eventually mine.
Eventually it will go on your channel. But the whole point is that definitely satisfies the third party requirement, right?
Yes.
While I've got you on the stand here, I also want you to read the second page for me.
VidMC, who is, quotes, we?
Yeah, so
me?
That means that I actually asked you the question, who is we? Referring to who it is that's actually going to, take down Power Incorporated. And you said?
And I said, Total Thomas Man, me, and maybe Stylish.
Yeah, and did Total Thomas Man agree with you?
He did.
Yeah, he said, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just wanted to put that out there, okay? Okay. Also, while we're here, I just want to establish. I asked you on page 3, where's your mega shop? Where's your product? And Total, he actually had a response as well. He pointed up to the Stylish building and said it's right there. I said Stylish, okay. And people, you said.
It is very stylish. Thank you for admitting that.
Yes. So basically, in that statement, you're admitting that you and Stylish and Total Thomas Man created a business as a rival to Power Incorporated, operating out of the Stylish building. Is that correct? I mean, whether or not that statement is correct, it doesn't matter, but that's what you told me. That was on video. That is what you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Just wanted to establish that. Okay. Moving on to my final point here. I'm just going to grab one more book for you. And Your Honor, I have, I'm going to approach the bench and give you the original this time. There you go. This book right here. Okay. And this one is for you, P-Boy. Oops, sorry. That was just...
Bailiff. Bailiff.
That was a simple mistake.
Maybe.
Yes.
You don't know that.
Okay. So you do remember telling me that you wanted to end the monopoly that Power Inc. had, right?
Yes, that is true.
That's already been established and proven that statement was made.
Yes.
Monopoly. Let's talk about monopoly. What is a monopoly? Can you read page 1 of the book I just gave you?
Blah.
That's exactly what it says.
Definition of monopoly. The ability of one company to control prices or exclude competition in a particular market.
Do you believe that Power Incorporated does control the prices?
Not anymore.
Do you believe that we, exclude competition in the market?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. Nice to know. So go to page 2 for me on that same book, and let's talk about proving the offense of monopolization. So here are some of the things that that courts can consider when trying to prove the crime of monopolization. Okay. Can you read point number 1 for me? Actually, you can read all 5 points, but just pause between so I can make a comment.
All right. Ease of which a competitor can enter the market.
Is it easy for competitors to enter the market?
Well, I would say that yes. Or no. No, it is not easy.
So you don't think people could create a farm, open a shop? Do you think Power Inc. would stop them from doing any of that?
I think that they indeed would, yes.
How do you think Power Inc. would stop people from creating their own farm or opening their own shop?
Well, no, that's not what it's saying.
It says ease. Does it not say? Ease with which a competitor can enter the market. How easy is it for a competitor to enter the market?
Well, okay. So, you have me there. I was saying staying in the market, but I guess that's not what it says.
That's not what it says. It says
fine,
ease of which competitor
fine.
can enter the market.
You're right. All right.
Okay.
You cannot stop.
Point number 2, pricing trends in the industry. Right? Does
I have
Power
no
Incorporated
idea.
control the pricing trends in any industry you can think of?
Well, I know that Total and I have steadily been lowering prices because nothing is selling.
Well, but the whole point is you can lower the prices. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Has Power Incorporated approached you at all and told you that your price is too low, that you need to raise your price?
No.
No? So you can offer anything you like at any price? Do you know how many shops sell cobbled deep slate on the server right now?
No. Like 2 or 3.
There are at least 4. Okay? Power Inc. sells cobbled deep slate. Amber sells cobbled deep slate. Stylish sells cobbled deep slate. And do you know who else sells cobbled deep slate?
Me.
You do. That's right.
You all guys can check out the rock shop. That's right.
Does anybody has anybody had any problems approaching you, that telling you your price is too high or too low on cobbled deep slate?
No.
No. So, I think it's easy to say that pricing trends in the industry are not controlled by Power Incorporated.
Okay.
Moving on. Point number 3. Strength of demand. Well, we can.
You were on point 4. I'm confused.
Well, wait. We'll talk about strength of demand.
These
for a second.
sub-points?
No. Point here. You can look at this book if you want to.
I would like to.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Have a quick peek. I don't have one, but now P-Boy can control the book. So point number 3 is strength of demand, and that's basically
have your book
how much demand there is for certain products in the industry. Certainly, Power Inc. does sell a lot of different products, but
how many different products do you sell specifically in Power Inc.?
Power Inc. sells over 70 products, Your Honor.
That's not what specifically means.
Specifically,
No.
to be honest, I don't know exactly. I believe it's around 73. I'm gonna say. I might be wrong.
Liar! You told me 76.
I honestly, I'm not sure. I did recount, and then I subsequently forgot again. I believe I told you it was 75 products, and yeah, you're right. I believe it is slightly less than 75 products. That's why I said approximately 73. Best guess, Your Honor, is it's between 70 and 75 products. I don't know the specific number. If you need me to do that, I can go back over to Power Inc. and count them.
Okay. Well, I think Killer Cat's going over there.
Oh, perfect. The detective can go count them. Point number 4 is the ability of consumers to switch to comparable goods. Let's talk about golden carrots just for a second here, because Power Inc. sells golden carrots.
This is all my fault.
Yes. Do you know who else sells golden carrots?
No.
There are 73.
There are 73 products. Okay. Total Thomas Band sells golden carrots.
Where?
Oh, at the Amethyst Barn.
Oh, I have no
Same,
idea.
P-Boy.
Wait,
Yep.
for real?
Yeah.
P-Boy.
He just started selling them yesterday or 2 days ago,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah,
not
well-
really sure if that counts.
I don't know if that is
He
relevant.
wasn't selling them at the time of
Yeah.
I'll tell-
Irrelevancy.
I'll tell you what is relevant, Your Honor. Okay, the point specifically, in point number 4, is the ability of consumers to switch to comparable goods. So even if we consider that we're not going to, to remember that Total Thomas Mann sells golden carrots, which he totally does. Okay, consumers are free to choose alternate food sources. At the time that I offered the lawsuit, there was a shop selling pork chops on the server. There is currently a shop selling pie on the server. There's a shop selling different kinds of meats on the server. All kinds of different food.
Aren't the? I think 2 of those are yours. Am I right?
Are you on this side of the line? Or
No.
Yeah. Keep
Your Honor, I
quiet.
believe that 2 of those are
Does it P-Boy get
VidMCs.
to? Does it P-Boy get to have a witness?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
how it
so-
works?
well, he can cross-examine me later, and he can call you as a witness or whatever you like.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not entirely sure if that counts because you do own the pop. What is it? Pork
Just-
chop.
Just so we're
It's called it-
clear, it's called the it's called Pork Express.
Yeah. So
Yes. The point
you own
is,
at least
okay, Power
forms of-
Incorporated is
the pie shop just opened.
the pie shop
So-
did just open.
I don't
So
know.
at the time of the case, the
Yeah, the
old
time
food
the
was
case started.
owned by Vid.
Yeah.
Your Honor, that's not relevant. The case is Power Incorporated versus P-Boy, not VidMC versus P-Boy. I have to make the distinction because Power Incorporated is jointly owned between Onyx and I, and Pork Express is not. Pork Express is solely my shop.
I still
Well-
think that falls under monopoly.
Submit any of this to me, so I just have to assume. And since Onyx isn't here, you're representing the company.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The
So-
point is, Captain Ronnie, what do you eat on the server?
Pork chops.
Yeah. P-Boy, what do you eat on the server?
Actually, nothing. I die a lot, so I don't need to
You
eat.
die from starvation, or you just die and don't need to eat because you're always.
I
and
will
you're
die
hungry?
if I am hungry.
Okay.
But sometimes I still have the golden carrots I got from my first gift box.
Okay. How easy is it for you to make a food farm, for instance? You know, do you think you could make a wheat field or plant some carrots and have, all of the food you needed for the season?
Probably.
Yeah, total Thomas man. I know you're not on the stand, but can I ask you one question, Your Honor? Can I ask him one question?
Sure.
Do you or do you not have an automated chicken farm at your main base?
It's not mine. It's the long lost gamer plays.
Yeah.
So I only use. We had an agreement. I only use it for the feathers.
So you don't use the
Oh,
chicken.
no.
What do you eat on the server then?
My own golden carrots. I've eaten my own
Yep.
golden carrots since the beginning from my own villagers.
Oh, perfect. So what you're saying then is that you don't rely on Power Incorporated to sell you golden carrots?
I never said that.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
I occasionally buy Power Inc. golden carrots, but
Okay.
I mostly
thank you.
rely on my own source.
We appreciate your business those times that you give it, but I think it's clear that we don't have a monopoly on any product. P-Boy, thank you very much
Except for rockets.
for being on the stand. You can step down.
Rockets. You have a monopoly on rockets. Everybody buys rockets. No one crafts rockets themselves.
All right, so what do I do now?
Well, now it's up to you. If you want to cross-examine me, go ahead. Or if
Okay.
you want, I can make
You
my
don't
closing
cross-examine him. You have to
argument.
pay your
Sorry, you question.
your fee.
You can question me.
Ronnie, what can I even do now? Like, what can I talk about?
Can you break any
It's
one of
up
those
to you.
4
If
points?
you have any questions for Vid, you can call him to the
Oh.
stand.
Well, okay. First of all, see this damages one right here?
Yes.
I need you to explain this. Vid, can you please go up to this? I mean, yes.
Absolutely.
I'm up here. Okay. Can you explain these
he hasn't been
damages?
sworn in.
I-
He hasn't been sworn in,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
I swear on this total Thomas man head to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
We're good now.
Explain these damages to me. What damages have been made to your business?
Oh, I was going to make that in my closing arguments. Okay. So the whole point I was trying to make was that the crime that was committed was that P-Boy accused Power Incorporated of having a monopoly. Monopoly, as we all know at this point, is a crime, a criminal code crime. And by suggesting that Power Incorporated had committed a crime, he committed the act of defamation. Okay? The damages that were done on the server is that everybody on the server, well, let's say not everybody on the server, but 80% of respondents to a survey that was offered on March 7th believed that Power Incorporated had committed the crime of monopolization. thereby causing a slandering of the name, defamation to Power Incorporated, and people refusing to shop at Power Inc. and seek alternate sources, like their own farms.
Do you actually have any proof that just because we think you're a monopoly, that means that people don't shop there anymore?
No, he doesn't, Your Honor.
Your Honor, how could I prove that? How could I prove that that people do or do not shop at my shop? I could show you my sales records and show you that sales have dramatically declined in March.
Your Honor, may I?
I literally paid like 162 diamonds the same day of like their episode. Like, you haven't been losing money, dude.
Your Honor, you paid 162 diamonds specifically to build the courthouse for the case, which was after the case was filed.
But Your Honor, may I? May I?
Your Honor, may I as well?
No, I got it total.
P-Boy, no offense. Please.
I'm
Please.
just
Also,
questioning.
I know what I'm
just for
doing.
This quick interruption. I accidentally moved one of the freaking trapdoors, so I have to pay you now.
I'll put those
You can have that.
the money to the state.
P-Boy, come here. Come here. Please call upon me. Thank you. I know what I'm doing.
Why are you whispering?
I have no idea what he just said.
Call me to the stands.
You could, P-Boy.
I can't hear you.
Just so we're clear here, okay? If you would like, Total Thomas Man to be a lawyer temporarily on your behalf, you can call him to this side of the bar and have him question me.
I call Total Thomas. Oh,
You don't have to
I
call
call
him.
Total Thomas.
He's just your lawyer. That's fine.
To the up here to stand next to me.
Now his
Okay.
lawyer
Well,
suit kind of
I
makes
was going to
sense.
build a second witness stand just in case. Because
We don't need two witnesses to question each other.
here, you can come stand over here. This was supposed to be the jury box in case we had more people show up.
P-Boy,
Yeah.
I think he meant me. So, Your Honor, I would like to,
Your Honor,
Make
this
a
is highly
statement.
irregular.
Look, this is Minecraft, dude.
I can't argue with that statement. All right, Your Honor, I think we've had a decline of players active this month. Can anyone confirm that?
I can actually contest that. We've added 2 new players since the court case was filed.
Yeah, but Your Honor, Monty was only on like last night for the first time, and I was on for the first time last night in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you were afraid of me in the court case.
Do you have a way of proving that?
Do you have
Elvis?
a way of disproving that?
Yes, I was not afraid.
Okay.
Can we just have to take your word
Okay.
for it?
Now that that's proven, let's move on to the damages or lack thereof, as because of the quote monopoly, all of this has been made using materials found in what is this even called? Power Incorporated.
Just because I have a shop that sells materials that were required for a build doesn't mean I committed a crime. If you had a
that
Guardian
is
farm,
contestable.
if you had taken, the hours it took me to build the Guardian farm and built your own Guardian farm, you could have been the one profiting on that. Just because I have a better product does not mean I've committed a crime.
Did I not tell you to build some farms, P-Boy?
I haven't been on in 3 weeks. We just covered that. Spring sports, man. Spring sports.
Speaking of
Okay.
farms, I still need to do that.
Okay.
Back to damages. Now,
Yes.
let's talk about physical damages. Not to you, Mr. VidMC, but to me. My PboyJr, my lovely purple and black body. Okay?
Yeah.
And Lucy. Don't forget Lucy.
And
his
Lucy!
lawyer.
We cannot be forgetting Lucy. Now,
Let me come back up here.
there was a time a date and time, which I don't remember, but what date it was, but it did happen, and it is on camera, that your machine has killed me, and I lost all of my stuff, bar my netherite material, or
You
netherite
dug into
stuff.
the machine.
Okay, A, what machine are you talking about?
The stone
Your
generator
stone
you made.
generator.
Okay, and how
P-Boy fell in and died and lost
No,
everything
it
because
killed me.
how
Yeah.
does that relate to your defamation suit?
Because there are no damages, and you damaged me and
Allow
all
me
of
to
my
remind you that you're
tools.
not suing him. He's suing you.
Okay, I'm sorry that my machine killed you. Did you lose any stuff?
All of
Yes.
it. Oh
Really?
my gosh, my voice.
You weren't able
he
to.
right-clicked on his grave in the lava and everything burned.
Well, that was not smart. That's all I can say.
I can confirm
Your
that.
Honor,
Very
Your Honor,
unsmart.
defamation.
Your Honor, I object. He is not smart. That's a truthful statement.
Moving on.
That's on camera. That's technically standard. So
Your Honor, I will acknowledge that for this case and for the case of Power Incorporated v. PboyJr, I do not think it is completely and totally, totally, guys, in like total
Yeah, yeah.
winnable in
finally.
my case. But I move to mitigate the charges.
okay.
So what you're saying is you don't believe any of the things that I just proved are true.
That was such a circle of sentence. I will admit
Oh,
that I did defame Power Incorporated,
Oh!
but I believe
Oh,
that
hello!
that is the, listen.
Wait,
This
no,
is
that's
that
lying.
is the only thing
This is the
that
point
shall
where you say
stick
order in
to the
court,
wall.
Ronnie.
Hang on a sec.
That is the one spaghetti that stuck to the wall.
which spaghetti?
That I
Oh,
did say something bad about Power Incorporated.
So you admit you defamed, you committed the crime of defamation against Power Incorporated.
That is a fancy way of saying I said that Power Incorporated was too big.
Okay.
But that is the only thing you've got on me, honey.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure if what you did is considered defamation.
I don't think it is either. I'm just trying to find a way to make this be done.
Your Honor, he just admitted he committed the crime of defamation.
Defamation isn't a crime.
I don't think it is.
Okay, well,
I'm Googling it right now.
pay me some money.
Your Honor, I move that I don't have to pay him money, especially not 128 diamonds.
Are you done
because
questioning
I
me?
have 0. No, stay up there, Elvis.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot
Well,
I got strike
stay off of my desk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're gonna
I get excitable.
People,
I
you-
call
buddy.
Captain Ronnie for the verdict.
no, people, you have to, either keep questioning me or let me off the stand.
Get down from the witness stand. You're not-
That's up to P-Boy to
I moved another
send me
thing.
away.
Thank you. I'll put these in the box for the state.
I'm bad at following instructions.
I am pretty sure. Hold up. What is the significance of the third party? Like, you kind of just glossed over that too. Like, why?
Yeah, sorry. The third party means that you have mentioned your false statement. You've committed your false statement in front of other people, and since it went out to the public on video in multiple videos, and since you knew it was recording, that definitely constitutes third party.
Okay.
The false statement was that you claimed Power Inc. had a monopoly. And then the third item, what's the third item over there? That's
Intended harm.
Intended harm, yeah. You actually declared that you intended to, quote unquote, take down Power Incorporated. And damages, I've proved that everybody believes that Power Inc. committed the crime of monopolization, leading to loss of sales.
All right, I guess you can be done standing up there.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So, what is your closing argument?
So, interestingly enough, I just kind of summarized my closing arguments right there, but I'll do it again really quick here. P-Boy made a false statement when he claimed that Power Incorporated had a monopoly. Monopoly, as we all know, is a crime, and Power Inc. has not committed a crime, so that is definitely a false statement. He made it to a third party in the form of having it being recorded on video for multiple people to see, the public and us. He intended harm. He declared he wanted to take down Power Incorporated. That is, cause loss of sales, and he did, in fact, damage Power Incorporated by causing loss of sales, causing mistrust of Power Incorporated, causing people to believe that Power Incorporated should not be the store to shop for. And, I've actually seen that. You've probably seen it as well. There's lots of people on the server, Stylish included, who's made statements saying that they won't shop at Power Inc. anymore because of the damages that have been caused by this lawsuit and because of P-Boy statements. That's my closing arguments. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate your time.
All right. And P-Boy, do you have any closing statements?
Oh boy.
What a closing statement.
No. Goodbye.
Okay. Hang on a second. I've been writing notes. I'm using my phone because I don't want the clack.
Oh. Not the clack.
Oh, because mechanical keyboards.
Yeah,
Somebody say
they're
clack?
superior, but not in a court case.
Oh,
That's
maybe I didn't realize.
That's a case for another time.
Yeah.
all right. So, in the case of Power Inc. versus PboyJr. So there's been a lot to unpack here, and as far as I'm concerned, P-Boy, you did claim that you intended to defame Power Incorporated. So that is one charge you are guilty of. The other three, however, well, I mean, you did record one of them, so you're guilty on 2 charges, but you are not guilty on the other 2. So the definition of monopoly is consolidation. Well, that's not the that's what it boils down to, basically. And Vid and Onyx consolidated multiple shops on the server into Power Incorporated. Just because they owned the shops previously, they're still consolidating into one program or into one building, making that a monopoly. So because of this monopoly, just being on the server in general, and from what I've heard in the courts, you do actually control the price, because everything being in one location makes it easier to just walk in and buy things without looking anywhere else. And because your prices are so low, and because your farms are so expansive, it's impossible for someone else to open up another shop with comparable products, because it requires underselling and overproducing. And you can't actually prove that there are any damages, especially because I'm literally, like, me and Iron Knight are literally your number 1 customers, and I haven't stopped buying things there. I just haven't been on the server this month.
And that backs up what I said.
Okay. So, as far as the charges go, I don't think 128 diamonds is fair for P-Boy, since he was only guilty on two charges. So I'll say he owes 64 diamonds to Power Incorporated and still must give a public apology. However, Vid, I will say...
You will say.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Sorry, let me interrupt just for a second here. Are you possibly suggesting that Power Inc. might need to go on trial for monopoly?
Yes.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we won!
Oh.
You didn't expect that, did you?
High 5.
It would have to be another case to figure out what to do about the monopoly of Power Incorporated, but for now, just know that that is pending.
Okay. That's a judgment. I'm not going to say it's a fair judgment. That's a judgment.
You one-sided person.
So judgment for the plaintiff.
Maybe
then he does owe me
two-faced,
something, and he has to apologize.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes, PboyJr, you owe 64 diamonds and a public apology on camera, separate from one you might make in this court case.
Yay!
Okay.
So, judgment for the plaintiff, that is VidMC wins, or rather, Power Incorporated wins, and P-Boy has to pay us 64 diamonds plus make a public apology.
Mr. VidMC, can you hear me?
I can. How are you doing?
I am very tired. I just spent, ever since the courts ended, getting diamonds. Because I want my stuff done.
You really wanted to make this happen, did you?
I'm a little fried.
Okay.
But, here you go. There are your 64 diamonds.
64 diamonds. Thank you.
Yep.
That was...
Apology will be made at a later date.
Okay.
But it will be happening.
Okay, no problem. I will. I'll look forward to that, and thank you so much for your for the diamonds and being so quick about it. That was much appreciated.
Yes, sir.
No hard feelings, right? Like we're still friends even after the court case.
Yeah, we are definitely still friends.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Well, talk to you later. Also, good luck in your suing of. Well, I guess I have ties with both of you guys, so hopefully you guys get something settled.
Yes. You don't know which side you want to root for yet, but
for real. I mean, you did just sue me, so
yeah, that's true.
We'll see.
Okay. Anyway, take care.
All right, see you later.
Case number 1 has been settled, and that, my friends, is where I am going to end this episode. This was a long one. I hope you guys enjoyed sitting through the court proceedings, or at the very least skip to the end to see what the verdict was. But at the very least, we now have a verdict against P-Boy, and he has paid us already the 64 diamonds that he owed us in this court case. So I'm super happy with that. As we both stated, we're both still friends. Don't worry. This was a fun thing for us to do. We're not actually mad at each other. We'll continue to play together and have fun together, and all of that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And I still have one more court case to go against Total Thomas Man and Stylish Thought. So I'm not sure whether that's going to be one case or 2 cases, but we will see what happens. And if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. And not only subscribe to me, but also subscribe to them, because they will probably be posting their own versions of all of this stuff as we go on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.